Now, trade forms a key role in India-Sweden relations. Bilateral trade between the two nations stands at $2 billion US. Our correspondent Siddhant Sibal spoke with the chief of India-Sweden Business Council, Robin Sukhia. Listen in.
With me is the president of the Sweden-India Business Council, Robin Sukhia. My first question, of course, is where does India and Sweden ties stands, particularly on business, because it seems that trade is still modest.
Trade is modest in its sense. However, if you look at the global supply chains today, you'll say that investments and trade from all around the world can come from companies which are not specifically here in Sweden. They're Swedish companies, but they can sell from other parts of the world as well. So it's a lot larger than actually the trade figure said. Trade in itself, I think, and investment is looking in a pace right now that we will take the next step and the next step. Ever since the president came a few years ago, momentum has been gaining. And I feel now that when the large visit is coming on Tuesday, then I think we'll be able to take a further step to increase the relationships.
What can India get from Sweden? I mean, there are more than 170 companies present in India. Swedish company, Ericsson, they're common household names, Volvo and everything. What is more than to these companies which India can get from Sweden?
There's about 800 companies actually doing business with India, in addition to the 170 you're mentioning. So, and they're using companies and distributors, they're sourcing, but mainly the distributor companies are getting their products into the Indian markets as of today. So it's a lot more, and it's a lot from clean tech. There's a lot of automotive, for example, and there's also in other areas as well. But I think the major areas are in industrial goods. So it's actually hand products, and in that sense you can touch. But now also I think the next wave you'll see technology.